So hi, it's Jackie and they're my feet. And what we're going to look at today is how to create an outline for your book. And creating an outline for me is an iterative process that starts with kind of getting into a bit of a flow, getting right inside your head and just allowing what's in there to come out. Don't actually think about what you're doing. And basically all you need is a little bit of space to do it in. Now you can do it in the house, you can do it on the beach, you can do it outside as I'm going to do. And what you want to do is to imagine over there is your published book. And this exercise works really well if you've got someone to help you. You need to have a recording device, and alongside you need a number of things that either yourself or the other person is going to ask you. And what you're going to do is you're going to step onto each of your imaginary chapters, and when you get on each one of them you're going to close your eyes. Now if you've got someone asking you questions, what they're going to do is they're going to ask you, what is this chapter about? Why is this chapter important for your reader? How are you going to get your message across? So that might be case studies, it might be exercises, it might be your personal story, who knows? And then the next question is, it's kind of like a what if. What are the benefits or the consequences of not taking on board whatever it is the information, the knowledge that you're imparting? Or it might be thinking points. So you're going through what I call the what, the why, the how and the what if for each chapter. Now, what you also need to know is, what are the 3 questions that this chapter is going to answer? What is the burning questions on the lips of your readers? So let's just go through that again. What's the chapter about? Why is it important? How are you going to impart the information? And then you've got your what if, or your thinking points, or your questions for exploration. And what are the 3 questions that this chapter answers for your reader? And then the question that your helper needs to ask is, and what else? And what else? And the person asking the questions, you really need to stay quiet. So once you've asked the questions, just allow the person whose book this is to find all of that information deep inside. So you, the person who's writing the book, you go to your first chapter and then you ask those questions. Close your eyes, just get deeply, deeply immersed in your book and just talk. Just talk to your mobile phone, to your voice recorder, whatever way you're doing it, and then on to the next chapter, the next chapter. Now I'm going to suggest you only do 10 chapters in any one go. So you're walking towards that vision and you're stopping on each of your chapters and you're doing that. Now when you've finished, I want you to step off the line that you've been walking on and then look back at your book. And then I just want you to just walk back along the process that you've been through, right back to the very beginning of your book. And I just want you to take a look at what you've done and just see what else comes to mind. Now when you finish this process, what you need to do is listen back to your recording and then just start making notes. Use post-it notes, use a blank wall, some way that you can move this information around, because although you will have walked this out and it seems like it's the right flow, it may not be. It may not be in the right order, but you're looking to get all of those really, really good ideas and thoughts and things that are mulling around in your unconscious mind out. So once you've got it out and you've written it all out, then await further instructions and I'll tell you what to do next in another blog. Have great fun walking out your book.